In your local town, movies in the park may be in full swing right now, but you may be wondering, what should I bring to an outdoor movie night? I'm going to give you 10 essential items that you should be bringing to your outdoor movie night. Hi, I'm Paul, the outdoor movie guy. I've been in the outdoor movie industry for more than 10 years now. I also have a background in information technology. So let's get right to it. Let's start with number one. Let's be sure to stay for number 10, because that one I feel is one of the most important things to make sure that you have fun at your outdoor movie night. So, number one, let's get a chair. With your chair, you want to make sure it is low back. You don't want anything really high. A lot of chairs are real easy to carry, and I'm going to give you a link to a couple of really cool examples of chairs that work. But be sure, some outdoor movies, they do not want you bringing physical chairs to an event. Sometimes people bring too big of chairs and people behind can't see. So when you use a chair, definitely use some manners. Make sure that you're not setting up in front of people on a blanket. And also check with whoever's putting on the outdoor movie to see if chairs are appropriate for the event that you're going to. Number two, blankets. You can get the nice blankets that does have a lining underneath. The other reason for blankets is they're really nice to wrap yourself up and keep yourself nice and warm. So you may want to have a couple of blankets. One is for your main area that you're going to be sitting in, and then the other is to make sure you're nice and warm and wrapped up. Some areas you're not going to have to worry about it getting too cold, but definitely if you're like in the San Francisco Bay Area, as soon as that sun dies down, it gets pretty cool. So having that blanket, top tip. Number three, this is one of the top ones on my personal list, which is bug spray. Mosquitoes are not good. You're outside, you're in the outdoor environment, you may get bit. Mosquitoes love me. I'm super tasty, apparently. So that mosquito spray, bug spray, is really important. Some mosquitoes do carry things that you don't want to get sick with. I personally had West Nile virus a few years ago, and you don't want to be doing that. So let's make sure you get that bug spray and apply it to your kids. Number four, a jacket or a hoodie. When you get out to these events, obviously it's nice and warm. You're in the middle of the summer. It's nice and warm when you first get there. However, especially in the Bay Area, it can get nice and cold at night. So you want to make sure you have a jacket with you, maybe a hoodie with you, depending where you are in the country. Number five, some long pants. And maybe pajamas. Some people like to have their pajamas, the snuggies, the things that zip up, get you nice and warm. So if you know it's going to get cold, make sure you got your pajamas. They can be super casual. And the cool thing about being in the pajamas, if you have kids, is if you have to leave early, or when you do leave, when you get those kids home, they're ready to go straight into bed. Number six, I can count. Number six, allergy medication. If you've got allergies to grass or whatever it happens to be, make sure you either take that medication before you leave, or make sure you have it with you. So if you are being affected, you can take a couple of those tablets and then you'll be able to stay for the whole of the night. Number seven, your favorite movie snack. So that may be your popcorn. I personally like to do popcorn with what are they called? I like to do popcorn with the Sour Patch Kids. I do a little bit of Sour Patch Kid, some popcorn, some more Sour Patch Kids, and that's like my top go-to snack. But if you want chocolate or something like that, definitely make sure you do have that with you. Always good to stay hydrated. Some events you may go to, they may have food trucks there, and that's always great fun to do. Just make sure that you do order that food nice and early so you can settle in, eat it, and then you won't be getting up and down during the movie. Number eight is a small flashlight. I know most of us have a flashlight on our phones, and at the end of the night, you think you've lost something, keys or something, definitely going to check that area around you. Maybe there's a bathroom that's out of the way and is a little dark and maybe a little scary for your little kids. So phone works, but having a little flashlight thrown in that backpack is a great tip. Now this next tip, which is number nine. The next tip, number 9, is actually from my son, who's been on hundreds of events with me and now works for my company, but he used to love going to the events, and his top tip was to get a sleeping bag and a pillow. He would always take that sleeping bag and a pillow. Again, we are in San Francisco Bay Area here. It's a little cooler some of the time, I know. Back in the Midwest, you guys may be boiling right now, but in the Bay, it gets cold at night. So that sleeping bag and the pillow, and you snuggle up and watch the movie on that big screen, it's just an amazing experience. So you are ready for tip number 10. This one is huge. Bring a good attitude. You are at an outdoor movie event. Weather happens, parking happens, things like that. Tech issues occasionally happen. Bring a good attitude. Come ready to have good fun, and you will have good fun. If you come like, oh, it's not like the movie theater, well, big surprise, it's not going to be like a movie theater. It's different. It's an experience. Embrace it, enjoy it. And below there's a link to a Portlandia episode when they talk about going to an outdoor movie, and it's hilarious because all of the things you don't want to do at an outdoor movie, look at that and then you'll see what you should not be doing. So if you like any of these suggestions, I do have some links below to some of the things you can pick up on Amazon. Definitely give that a check out. You'll also see I have a shirt that says the Outdoor Movie Show. That is a show on the Funflix YouTube channel where a group of owners of outdoor movie companies have got together and they're doing a podcast. So if you want to check that out and see what we're like and what we get up to and the various things going on in the industry, definitely give that a check out. I'd love you to like, subscribe, and if you have any questions or anything that I have missed for something to take to an outdoor movie, definitely put them on the comments below. Thanks a lot. Have a great one. Cheers. Bye.